Good morning, my ICTA students. We're going to do another tab exercise. This is tab exercise 2 called Tools, and again I want to review it with you just to make sure that you really do understand it. So first of all, you've got Word open on your screen, or if you haven't, get it open, and you want to have your show and hide on, and remember, put on your no spacing. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is key in the heading. So we're going to key in exercise 2, comma space, tools. Alright, and then we want to press enter twice. Alright, so we're on a blank paragraph symbol. And now we'll go and save it. So we want to go to File, Save As, and we want to go to Browse, and we want to go to your drive. So go to your name. So I'll get my name here. And then we want to go to ICT slot 4. Make sure you can see it in the address bar. And we want to go to tabs because this is a tabulation. So go to tabs. And now we're going to click in the file name box, press home. And we're going to type your first name. And we're going to type September, SEPT, or you type the current date, whatever's current for you. And now you could leave exercise 2 there, but the instructions told you just to call it tools. So, or actually let's leave it there, that's fine. Click at the end of exercise 2 and type in tools. So you should have your name, the date, September 24th, exercise 2, tools. Alright, save it. That's good. So now we want to set your tabs, and you've just been dealing with setting your tabs, and we want to use the ruler to set a right tab. Alright, so go and change your tab marker here to right. See it there? Right. Okay. And we want to put the right tab at 2 inches. So point right to the 2 inches and left click once, and there's your right tab. Now we want to set a left tab. Alright, so change it to left, and you want a left tab at 3.5. So click at 3.5. There's 3 and 0.5 is a half an inch right there. And your last one, we want a decimal tab. And remember, the decimal tab is the upside down T with a dot, and you want that at 6.0. So there's 6.0, and you've got your 3 tabs set. Alright, now it says key in the following information. And it also says press the tab before you start. So press your tab key once and type 460. Press your tab key again and type 1. And now the inch symbol is the shift of the quotation of the apostrophe. So it's right beside your enter key. There's your inch symbol. Alright, and then tab, and you want to put in a $sign 0.09. Alright, press enter, tab, and type 12, tab, and type chainsaw, tab, and type $325.75. Right, press enter and tab and type in 2, tab, type screwdriver, and tab, put in your $sign and type in 1989, 19.89. Alright, so now you have all 3 values in there. Go Control S to save. Now press enter once. When you come here, this symbol here has your tab still in memory. We don't want that. We want to clean the ruler off. So remember, hold down your Control and Shift together and press the letter N for normal. Now look at your ruler. There's nothing on your ruler. And put on your no spacing and press enter once. Alright, save your work. Now you've got those keyed in, we want to move them or adjust them. So put your cursor out here as a white arrow. Left click, hold, and drag and highlight the 3 lines. Only the 3 lines. Don't come down here and do this, okay? You highlight only the 3 lines. All right, we want to move the first tab to 1.5. So point to your tab, drag it to 1.5. Now, if you dragged it off by mistake, you see how it jumps over? Remember, go Control Z to undo. All right, move the second tab stop to 2.75. All right, so remember, this is 2.5, but you want to go to 2.75. It's right there, 2 ticks after the half. And your last tab, you want to drag it to 5 inches. So point to it and drag it to 5. All right, so very nicely, that's all finished. All right, go Control End, E-N-D, and you're at the end of your document. And it says press Enter 3 times. 1, 2, 3. All right, now make sure no spacing's turned on, and it should be. And now we want to set a left tab, so I want to change it to left. Up here, my tab marker. Set a left tab at 2.5. All right, there's a left tab at 2.5. And then we want to set a right tab at 6. So there's a right tab at 6. All right, now remember, we always press the tab key. So you're going to press the tab key and you're going to type Gerald. All right, press the tab key and type 150, 150. Press Enter. Press the tab key, type Clara. Press the tab key and type 58. Press Enter. Press the tab key and type Micheline. And press your tab key and type 5. Now press Enter once. All right, what do we have to do? Control Shift and the letter N for normal so that we clean off all the tabs. Now put your no spacing back on and press Enter once. All right, go Control S to save. So this time I want you to do some more practice with moving. All right, so your instructions say select the first table. All right, remember the white arrow, select only the 3 rows, no blank paragraph symbols. And it says move the tab, left tab to 3 inches. Okay, so move the left tab to 3 inches. There's my left tab. I move it to 3 inches, and you see the 1-inch chainsaw screwdriver moved. All right, then it says move the decimal tab stop to 5.5. So there you went back and adjusted it, and you've got a nice space between the columns. The next instruction says select the last 3 lines, Gerald, Clara, and Micheline, and move the right tab stop to 4.5. So move the right tab stop to 4.5. All right, and then move the left tab stop to 2 inches. All right, so move the left tab stop to 2 inches. All right, save your work. Control S. So you've done a good job there with your tabs. Now let's go Control Home. And you should be sitting at the E in Exercise Tools. So let's select your heading. And first of all, we want to bold it. So let's go Control B. And we likely want to italicize it. So go Control I. And we want to center it. No, we don't. Leave it not centered. Leave it at the left-hand side. But I want to size it up about 3 times. Okay. So Control right square bracket 3 times. Now, you could choose a font color of your choice. You've been doing that. You know how to do that. But I want to take you one step further now. So this time, on your font button, you're going to click on the drop down and you're going to go to Gradient. All right, and you see your gradients here, but we want to go to More Gradients. And now you have this panel come on here. We want a gradient fill, so choose a gradient. Now we're going to create our own. So here we've got 4 tab gradient stops, or you can say gradient markers, and we don't need all 4. So I'm going to click on this one, and when I click on it, you see it's orange. So I'm going to say remove it. So click on it, and now I have 3. So on the first one, I'm going to choose a color yellow. Okay. On the second one, I'm going to choose red. And on the last one, I'm going to choose green. But you can choose any color that you want. So look over here at your text, and you see a little bit of the yellow, red, and the green. So now we can change the angle. Look at here. Make sure this type says linear. And then the angle, go up, up, up. And now watch as your yellow comes around and your green and red move as I change the angle. So do you see it changing? All right, so that's what we mean by a gradient. And so from here on in your assignments, that's what I want you to do, is I want you to put a gradient on your work. All right, come back to your document, go Control S to save. Now we need to put in pictures, and remember the pictures have to match what's in your document. So we've got a chainsaw, and we've got a screwdriver. All right, so let's see what we can find for a screwdriver. All right, so we're going to go to Insert, we're going to go to Online Pictures, and we're going to Bing, and we're going to put in screwdriver. And this time, because my video is going to run out, I'm going to pick 2 screwdriver pictures. Okay, I'm not going to get a chainsaw one. You can do that. I'm going to insert 2 pictures. Okay, and of course it's way too big, so I need to size it down. Okay, so that you can see it. And we also need to size this one down and size this one down. Okay, now the first thing we do to a picture, remember, we make it square. And then click on your other picture and make it square. All right, so you've got your picture here, you've got your picture here. Now remember, I want you to use a frame of some kind. It's your choice what you use, but use a frame. And maybe I'll use this one here. This one? No. I'll go with this one. Nah, that's not very good. Hold on here. Okay, I'll go with this one because I can see the screwdriver better. All right, so you've got your 2 pictures. Now, remember, we're going to select both of them. And what have I taught you? You've got your format on, Picture Tools format. I want you to go to Align, and you say Align their middles. And then you're going to go to Group and say Group. And now when you go to move your pictures, you can move your pictures wherever you want. All right, I'm going to run out of time. I'm not going to do your headers and footers. You know how to do those, so you can finish that off. So save your work, and we'll stop here, but you do your headers and footers.